The Emerald Enigma of Wicked, For Good has sparked bonfires of debate across fan forums, TikTok threads and watercooler whispers, but at its cozy, controversial heart beats Cynthia Erivo's gray woolly cardigan, a garment that's been hailed as genius, roasted as gimmicky, and dissected as everything in between. Worn by Erivo's Elphaba during the swoon-worthy duet As Long As You're Mine, this unassuming layer of knitwear transformed a pivotal romantic crescendo into a lightning rod for discourse. Was it a bold stroke of vulnerability, stripping the witch's armor to reveal her tender core? Or a distracting detour from the Broadway blaze? Erivo, the 38-year-old powerhouse whose voice and presence have long commanded stages from West End to Broadway, finally weighed in with the kind of unfiltered grace that only she can muster. In a sprawling sit-down that peeled back the production's psyche, she defended not just the cardigan, but the philosophy it embodied, Elphaba's quiet revolution against her own defenses, a green-skinned manifesto for softness in a world that demands scales. To understand the cardigan's chaos, rewind to the scene itself, a fever dream of forbidden passion where Elphaba and Prince Fiyero, Jonathan Bailey's smoldering turn, collide in a barn loft, their voices intertwining like vines and defying gravity's afterglow. The song, a staple of the musical's allure, pulses with urgency, lyrics of surrender, stolen glances under hayloft shadows, bodies moving in a dance that's equal parts tender and torrid. In the film, director John M. Chu amps the intimacy to PG heights. Think lingering touches, breathy harmonies, and a visual poetry that captures the thrill without crossing into explicit territory. Enter the cardigan, draped over Elphaba's lithe frame, its slouchy wool contrasting the character's signature severity. No towering hat, no flowing cape, just Elphaba, green from crown to toe, cocooned in casual comfort that screams, "I'm safe here." Fans obsessed, hailing it as a meta-nod to post-pandemic yearning for hygge amid heartbreak. Critics carped, dubbing it the S*X cardigan in snarky reviews, arguing it diluted the duet's fire with folksy fluff. Memes exploded, Elphaba photoshopped into Starbucks knits, Fiyero quipping, "Which you slay in sweaters?" Erivo's response, delivered with the poised intensity of someone who's belted arias through tempests, cuts through the noise like a broomstick through storm clouds. The idea was to shoot the song with all of her armor on, with the hat and the coat and the cape. She begins, her words measured yet fervent, as if channeling Elphaba's own guarded fire. But then came the pivot, the directorial dare that reshaped the sequence. Why armor up in Sanctuary? In that loft, Elphaba's haven amid Shiz's sneers and Oz's machinations, vulnerability reigns. Erivo probes deeper, her eyes alight with the thrill of revelation. One, why, if she was in a space that was her own, where she felt the most safe and comfortable, would she still be in her armor? And two, when do we have an opportunity to see her green from head to toe? When do we get to be reminded that it's not just makeup? It's a double-edged spell. Practical, full-body prosthetics demand their moment, and profound, Elphaba's otherness, once a curse, becomes a canvas for connection. The seduction whispers? Erivo swats them away with empathetic precision. I know that there have been conversations about her seducing and all of that, but honestly, that's just not the case. This isn't coquette cosplay, it's character truth. Long before the loft's heat, Fiyero's gaze pierces Elphaba's walls. He adores the anomaly, the witch who defies decorum with defiant spells. The cardigan then isn't bait, it's balm, a shedding of scales to bear the woman beneath. Erivo yearns for audiences to witness Elphaba unmasked. All I really wanted was for everyone to see her as someone vulnerable, soft, sometimes awkward and anxious. Someone who doesn't, always, necessarily believe in herself. Picture it, Erivo's Elphaba mid-melody fumbling a lyric in nervous laughter, wool sleeves bunching as Fiyero's hand brushes her cheek. It's awkward ecstasy, the thrill of firsts. First trust, first touch, first taste of being truly seen. In a franchise built on spectacle, flying monkeys, emerald cities, the cardigan grounds the magic in messy humanity, inviting viewers to root for the outcast's quiet glow-up. Erivo's advocacy stems from a career forged in reinvention. From her Harriet biopic, where she embodied Tubman's unyielding fire, to Pinocchio's whimsical depths, she's mastered the art of layering complexity onto icons. Wicked was her yellow brick odyssey, a role that demanded vocal acrobatics, those stratospheric notes, and emotional excavation. Prep was grueling, hours in the makeup chair, green paint seeping into dreams, vocal warm-ups that echoed through soundstages, choreography sessions blending ballet grace with witchy whimsy. Yet Erivo thrived, drawing from her own brushes with otherness, growing up mixed race in South London, navigating theatre's gate-kept groves. The cardigan? It's personal too, a nod to cozy nights scripting her dreams, woolen armor against imposter syndrome. Vulnerability is the real seduction, she implies, flipping the script on critics who mistook softness for sellout.